everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by, and if you've returned to hang out with me here on YouTube, I truly appreciate it. As you can see from the title, this is my Sephora summer bonus recommendations. This is for makeup. I did a video for my skincare picks, so I'll leave that in a card above, so if you want to check that out. The sale started on the 19th and it will run until the 27th. The VIB Rouge members get 20% off and VIB members get 15% off. If you're interested in checking out what I recommend as far as makeup goes, please keep watching. Sephora has a sale usually twice a year, in the spring and in the fall. And last year they did a customer appreciation sale, and that happened in August of last year. And this year they're doing a sale in August, calling it their summer sale. I think they're trying to bump up their game a bit because, you know, Ulta's always having a sale. Ulta's always giving out 20% off coupons. And so I think that's probably why they're trying to have more sales. This is a time for you to get your big ticket items. Skincare, perfume, hair care, tools for your hair, and things like that. And if you are needing to re-up, like your staples, your eyebrow pencils, your lip pencils, your setting sprays, and things like that. So this is the perfect time to pick up those things because, of course, you get a 20% discount. Also, I wanted to mention that Sephora always has a sales section online and also in their stores too, but online. And so when they do offer a 20% off or 15% off discount, that applies to those sale items too. I always check out the sale section because a lot of times the stuff that will pop up that I was gonna buy and I didn't buy, and then I see it now and I get to save on that. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get started. For my brows, it's a Benefit. I use number 6 in the Goof Proof, number 5 in the Precisely My Brow, and number 5 in Gimme Brow. It takes a village to get these brows together. First palette is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam. It is a 14 pan palette. You have a lot of warm and neutral shades in here. It's the perfect everyday palette. If you work in an office, if you are just the kind of person who doesn't wear a lot of bright pinks and greens and yellows and blues and things like that on your eyes, I think this is just the perfect palette. I think this is probably her second most popular palette besides the Modern Renaissance palette. I recommend any Pat McGrath palette. Anyone. I have several. I have a few of her 6-pan palettes like this, and I have one of her 10-pan palettes. I have the Bronze Seduction, and this one is Levian Rose. These are really beautiful shadows. They're very high quality. They blend like a dream. They last all day, and I just absolutely love them. I highly recommend them. These are $55, and her 10-pan palettes are $129. So if you haven't tried any of her shadows and you are interested in picking them up, she has several in this size. And the third palette is the Jackie Aina and Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Jackie Aina did her thing, honey. She did. These are absolutely gorgeous, and the camera doesn't do them justice, and the photos don't do the shadows justice. I tried to use as many of the colors as I could. So I started off with, I blended edges and ginger in my crease, and then I added credit in my outer V. I put Shookington on my lid, and then here on my lid, and then I put a little bit of lituation on the third of my lid, and pinker here, and I also put Wigglies here. Let me get close. In here, and in the first third here I put Zam, and in my inner corner I put Dollars. I can't say it like her. But anyway, I highly recommend this. I'm so happy for her. This is fabulous. I love the packaging. This is this iridescent, kind of gives you, made me think of mermaid when I saw it. I absolutely love it. It's great. The shadows are highly pigmented. They blend very well, and they show up on darker skin tones. And it's not that this palette was only created for people with darker skin. It's just that sometimes in other palettes there's colors that don't show up, and we have to put on a white primer and things like that to make the shadow show up. But you don't have to do that with this palette. So I just love it. I've only used it a couple of times since I got it. I hadn't planned on sharing anything really new in my recommendations, because I didn't want to really share anything that I hadn't used and used more than once or twice. But this is an honorable exception to that, and I can't tell you enough that, so if you don't have it, run out and get it. If you were interested in it, this is the perfect time, because it's on sale right now. Congratulations, Jackie. As you guys know, it has been raining foundation. Just raining foundations. There's a new one every other day, if not every day. This is definitely, the summer has been the summer of foundations. I have two that I want to tell you about, and neither one of them are brand new. The first one is the Lancome Tinty Doll Ultra 24-Hour Makeup. I really love this foundation. It is very comfortable on the skin, and it gives you a nice airbrushed kind of look. It's not super matte, but it's not super dewy. It's the perfect balance of the two to me. And so I like a satin matte foundation. I am in the color 530 Suede C. If you are looking for a really beautiful foundation, if you are going on a date night, or you have a special occasion, you have a job interview, and you want to put your best face forward, I would definitely recommend the Lancome foundation. The next one is, a couple of years ago, this was everybody's holy grail. This was, if you didn't have this foundation, I don't know what you were doing, because this was just the foundation. And it is, of course, the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. I'm wearing it today. It is in the color 7-in-1 in Deep Amber. What do I need to say something? This foundation is the bee's knees. It is. The only thing is that it does give you some flashback. And that's the only thing. But it is matte. It is matte, as you can see. It is a matte foundation. It's one of my, like I said, one of my absolute favorite. I feel like it is a kind of gives me some sort of facelift in a way. I don't know any other way to describe it, but I love the way my makeup turns out when I am wearing this Estee Lauder. After foundation, it's time for concealers. The first one is a Sephora brand, and this is the Bright Futures Gel Serum Concealer, and this is in the color Dolce de Leche, and unfortunately they discontinued this color. I don't know why. I'm sure they have something that will suit you, because they have several shades available. But I really like this concealer. It doesn't crease a bunch under my eyes. It's pretty light. It's not super thick or super heavy. And that's just a great color. I actually like to put this up under my eyes here, and then sometimes if I want to brighten that up, I use the Too Faced Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer in the color Tan. And these just go so well together. I just put a little bit of the tan on top of the Bright Futures right in here when I want to just be a little bit brighter under the eye. They both blend really, really well. I'm really happy with this little combination that I came across just playing in my makeup. I highly recommend both of these. Fenty Beauty. This is a gorgeous concealer. This one is in the color 445. In the foundation, I am the color 450. I wanted to get a shade that was just a little bit lighter than my foundation shade. Just, you know, on the days I didn't want to be, you know, super bright under the eyes and stuff. I just, you know, want to conceal and have a more natural look. And this is the Fenty right here. It blends out very, very well. I can get a little creasing with this concealer, but you know, I'm not 25. I know I'm not going to look 25 under the eyes. And I also use this sometimes just to spot conceal too. And it's really good for that. Actually, today I used it to carve out my brows. So highly recommend Fenty is the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm wearing it today. Now, this can make you look like you're 25 under your eyes for most of the day. This is no joke. It is thick, has super, super coverage. Deep. And that's that one right there. It is a true, true winner. If you need, if you are doing a beat face, or if you have a lot to cover up, this will cover it up for you. I didn't actually contour today, but I will tell you about the Fenty contour stick in Espresso. When I do contour, I usually use this right here. To me, it looks more chocolatey on the skin. I mean, on the back of my hand, but on my face, once I blend it out, it looks a little more red. It is a really wonderful contour shade. Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Bronzers. These are absolutely fabulous. This is Mocha Mommy and this is Coconutty. I'm wearing both of them today. I have Coconutty all along here in my forehead and around my chin. And then I just took a little bit of Mocha Mommy and put that in the back here. And I kind of use that as sort of my kind of contour, just to deepen it here. They're just wonderful. Wonderful. They're just wonderful. Primers. I forgot to tell you about primers. I have two primers to tell you about. One is something I just recently fell in love with over the summer. This is the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer, infused with peach and sweet fig cream. I just got the little bitty baby one. I was out of town for the summer. We had engagements and functions and things to go to, and it was hot. Not everything was outside, but it was, I mean, it was just hot anyway. And I took my Estee Lauder, and it's mattifying, but I was combating that sweat. I could not be running around with that sweat. And I actually had this fan right here with me in my purse everywhere. Everywhere I went, she came with me everywhere. But I really, really like this primer. I put it in my T-zone here. And like I said, I don't have oily skin. I just sweat like crazy. And it just runs from my hairline down. It's a nightmare. A primer and moisturizer in one. And this is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It has shea butter, vitamin C and E. I just put some of this on and go. It and sunscreen, but it smells like lemon. It's a really fresh scent, and that's about as much as I have left. I have actually re-upped on this one, and I wanted to tell you about this. It is $60, and Sephora has a special with Bobbi Brown on the website where you get the full size like this, and then you get a foundation. I think that's a really good deal. It's a really good primer slash moisturizer for under your makeup. So if you want to like skip a step and you just want to moisturize and prime and go, I think you would this would come in handy. This would be useful. This is the Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow palette. This is a cream product, so I really love that they put this plastic cover here so your powders don't mix up with your creams. And there's a glow, a blush, and two highlighters in here. I'm wearing it today. I haven't used this a lot. I kept watching the video, the Natasha Denona video, trying to learn how to put this on properly. I love it though. Isn't it gorgeous? It is so pretty, and this is just unbelievable. This one right here. Wow, if you get a chance to pick this up, I would definitely pick it up because it's just gorgeous. Prosecco Pop. Love this highlighter. It's so pretty. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did. I got it in a BoxyCharm, and wow, I really, really love it. Look at that. And Becca highlight. Oh, sorry, that was a bad swatch. I went over the other a little bit, but you can see it here. They're so smooth. There's not a lot of glitter, but it will get. But you can beam with it. But it's just a really pretty highlight. But be careful with these. They're really soft. I broke. I have Champagne Pop, and I broke it. I opened it and it was just shattered into pieces. So be careful, especially if you travel with them, because they can shatter on you. But they're absolutely gorgeous. I do recommend the Becca highlighters. I have one more, and this one, if you are of a deeper skin tone, this is the one for you and me. And that is Chocolate Geode. The Buxom Full-On Lip Cream. This is in the color Moscow Mule. This is our perfect brown nudie lip gloss. They are kind of tingly, so it feels kind of minty on your lips. Oh man. Oh, I'm getting a full size. I'm getting a full size of this because it is halfway gone, probably a little more than halfway gone. But oh man, I've been wearing this on top of everything. I'm not wearing it on top of what I have on today because it's got enough of its own shimmer going on. Oh, I just adore it. Ooh, y'all hear that? It's about to start storming around here. And that's that. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. Just right here, or all over, but right here. It is fantastic. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, guys. Those are my recommendations. Oh man, I do this every time, don't I? I forgot about the fragrance. I only have two. What was that? Oh, I'm a hot mess. I only have two to show you. One of my favorite fragrances, and my birthday's coming up in a couple of months, And I think I'm going to get a full size of this. I don't use it very often, and the reason why I don't use it very often is because it's a roller ball, and I like sprays. I don't really care for roller balls, but this fragrance, here's the box. Sorry about that. It's the Marc Jacobs Decadence. I even kept the box because it's a velvety little box. Oh, I'm such a hoarder. Oh, it's the perfect name for it. I think I'm gonna put the notes up here for you guys. So it's really warm. It smells like bourbon and cherry. And you know what is similar to this? The Max Velvet Teddy perfume. That's the kind of fragrances I like. I do like some kind of floral stuff too, but I like the earthy, warm, sexy, you know, fragrances. And this is very warm and very sexy. Last fragrance is this. This is a 1 ounce bottle of the Black Opium. I can't tell you how many samples I got from Sephora over and over and over. Every time I went in there, that's one of the samples I wanted. I wanted Black Opium because I just couldn't take the leap and get the full size bottle, because I've just gotten into getting full size bottles of perfume. This is all the way grown and sexy is what this is. It is all the way grown and sexy. And oh, it's so nice. If you have an eye on a perfume, this is the perfect time to get it, because you will get your discount. Promise, this is the last. Gotta mention lashes. These are my favorite lashes from Sephora. They are the Huda Beauties in Samantha, and I'm wearing them today. So I always get a pair of these when I shop the sale. I get 1 pair, and I try to take good care of them. They will last a long time. This is a pair that I got a couple of months ago or so. But yes, aren't they gorgeous? They're gorgeous. They're really gorgeous. Okay, so let me know in the comments what you guys are going to be picking up for the sale. If you're going to shop the sale, I know a lot of people are on no buys and low buys. I should be on a low buy. If you have any questions about anything that I talked about, I know I'm not probably the best at describing and giving you guys serious details about the products, but I'm doing the best I can, y'all. That's it. This is me, and I hope you want to hang out with me. And if you do, please subscribe. And if you do subscribe, please hit the notification bell so you know when I upload another video. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening, no matter what time of day it is for you. And take care of yourselves. And forever, Viva, you're pretty. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.